Hey guys, it's Sarah. Right now it's like 2 a.m., but I literally cannot sleep because I'm just thinking so much. I know you can't see me, but that's the point. You're just gonna hear it. Maybe it's more effect. I don't know. But like, I was just like thinking, like, I'm just so sick and tired. I literally feel like I hate everything right now and hate everybody. Like, no one's done anything to me, but I just feel like I hate everybody. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys ever feel like that, but shit. It's so hard to explain because like just trying to explain to people that your ship is not just a ship is so fucking hard because there's so many ships out there that people ship, and I know it's like a bromance. Like, I'm not gonna say what it's a bromance because people might say no, it's real, and I don't want to get into other ships right now. My focus is Larry. I have people in my life who are my friends, but I feel like that they try to find any way to try to prove that Larry is not real, or they try to like antagonize me and try to be like it's like they want Larry to be fake so bad, and I don't understand. Like, why can't you just let somebody ship what they want? Like, I don't understand why you're trying so hard. I don't get why you want Larry to be fake so bad. Like, if you're questioning why I want Larry to be real so bad, well, I have a question for you. Why do you want Larry to be fake so bad? I think this can go two ways, right? People have to know the difference between wanting something to be real and knowing that something is real. Like, obviously, we're not psychics. We have never talked to Louie and Harry. We don't know what's going on. Like, we only know based off of what we see, like what we observe, and what we can kind of just tell based on, like, hypothesis and just fucking, well, facts, because clearly they are facts. There's some people out there when they ship. There's different types of shipping. There's the shipping where you know two people aren't together and they won't be together ever, but you just want them to be together and you think they look cute together and you fangirl over it. So that's why you ship them. Again, I'm not going to make examples because I could upset other fandoms in the process, so I'm not even going to give examples. But, like, then there's Larry. And I know I might be biased because I am a Larry shipper, but I can even say, even before I knew about this band or I even knew their names, I saw something between Louis and Harry, and I didn't even ship anyone back then, so I didn't know about shipping. I literally saw something between Louis and Harry that I've never seen before, and I wasn't even a Larry shipper. I didn't ship anybody, so that was a very unbiased opinion back then. But this video isn't to prove to you guys like why Larry is real. It's just to kind of like talk about why it's ridiculous and why it's so hard for me to explain my feelings on Larry. The thing is with us Larry shippers, and I can't speak for everybody, but it's not that like this is where people have a hard time understanding. It's not that we quote unquote want Louis and Harry to be together because we think it's cute, or we would fangirl over it, or we want to fetishize, because that all sounds like a fetish. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you guys are just trying to fetishize a gay relationship. You just want them to, you just want them to be together. And like, that's not it. We're not trying to fetishize a gay relationship. We don't want them to be together just so we can say we were right. Like, it's not that. That sounds so childish. We're not saying, oh, we want Larry to be real just so we can fangirl over it. Like, that is total fetishizing a relationship. You should not want two people to be together just so you can fangirl over it. You're basically treating the relationship like an object. We would be objectifying Louis and Harry, and that's not really what we want out of it. And it's not even a want factor. Literally, Louis and Harry, Larry itself, that relationship is based off of hope and bravery. Larry, for me, that's a thing for me because Larry has given me a reason to actually like be comfortable with who I am, because I identify as pansexual. As of now, I can pretty much say that I am comfortable and confident with my own sexuality. So if I just discovered Larry now, there wouldn't really be much of a benefit or a help to my sexuality. Like, I have it all figured out. But when I was in 10th grade and just figuring out this shit, that's when I really started to ship Larry a lot more, and they actually made me just feel more confident and comfortable with my sexuality and feel like that I was supported and that I was loved and all that, and that I could make it through it. Hope and bravery, just like feeling like you were fine, like you were okay, and like it would be all right, you know. I think of Louis and Harry as idols. They are literally idols for me for the LGBT community. Even though Louis and Harry have not come out as such, I still feel like that they are my idols. And this is just a personal, emotional thought. I'm not saying this is what Louis and Harry is to all Larry shippers, but to me, they have been almost like a comfort blanket, helping me express myself and being okay with who I am, which is wonderful. It's just helped me feel a lot happier with who I am. So in that regard, Louis and Harry, me believing in Larry Stylinson, it's not me just wanting them to be together. It's literally me seeing love between two people and using that as just believing in love. Like, they literally made me believe that there is still hope in the world to find love and find that person and that actual soulmate. Like, I feel like love, I don't want to get down on it, but I feel like it's kind of gone because our generation has kind of abused it. And I feel like because of Larry, there is still hope in finding that person. And that's just the way I feel about it. Like, that's why there's videos out there that says, what is Larry to you? And I want to know from you guys, what is Larry to you? Because I'm so sick and tired of people, and I think you guys can maybe relate. You guys probably have people in your life who tell you the same thing, like your friends. Because I know there's probably a lot of you who say, oh, I can't relate to any of my friends. They hate One Direction. They hate Larry. You know what? I totally agree with you. If you guys ever want to talk to me about anything, I'm here, because my friends don't like One Direction. My friends don't like Larry. And I don't understand. Like, I cannot talk to anybody about this shit. I can only talk to people on the internet. And that's actually why I turned to YouTube, because no one, I have some friends who listen to what I want, but I feel like it's a chore to them that they have to listen to me rant about it, and they don't understand. To me, I just look like a crazy fucking fangirl, but I'm really trying to just express what I feel and like what actually brings me happiness. And I know that sounds so cheesy, like, oh, it makes me happy, but I could not be any more real to you guys. I don't care if people ship it. Like, that's where people are confused. I do not care if you ship Larry or not. I'm not saying you have to, but can people just let us ship Larry and just say, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm not going to make you guys, you know, feel like you can't ship it. I just hate people who just try to make us stop believing in Larry. Like, oh, it's not real. Like, looking at Larry is almost like looking at a Wikipedia article. Like, it's just so fake. Like, your whole fan thing is all based off of Photoshop. Like, literally, all these words are from friends who have told me that. Like, one, you haven't seen enough evidence, and two, you're getting down on my happiness. You're getting down on something like my idols. For anybody who says, like, oh, whatever I do, if it reminds me of Harry or Louis, I stop doing it, or I don't want to be associated with that. That's such a diss to me, because you're saying that something that reminds you of my idols is a, like, you don't like that or something. Like, my friend was literally like, oh, I wanted to wear my hair one way, or I wanted to dress a certain way, but it reminded me of Harry Styles, so I didn't want to do it. That's a diss. That is such a diss to me, because Harry is my idol, and I don't identify as Harry, because that's basically me saying, like, I am him, and that's not true. But I identify with Harry, and there's a difference between saying I identify as Harry versus I identify with Harry. I totally identify with Harry Styles, and so for anybody to even say that whatever reminds them of him, they just want to erase that, or they cringe, that is basically saying, like, that's almost like you insulting me. It's kind of like when people say, if you insult my sister or brother, you're insulting me. I know Harry does not know me personally, and that is fine. I don't care if this is like not a mutual thing, but I know I'm not the only one. But basically the point of this video was that I'm tired of people saying things that are hurtful, but they don't think it's hurtful. And I'm tired of people just calling our ship a phony, or something that's just stupid and fake, and just something that we just think is there but it's not. And I hate the people who like have that voice, and or who like, well, if it makes you happy and if you think it's there, then that's fine. It's almost like coming out to your parents as gay, and then they're just like, oh, well, if you think you're gay, then okay. It's literally someone saying that. It's like, no, it's not that we think, it's like we genuinely believe it's real. And you know what, if it's fucking not real, as people say, we made up the most beautiful love story ever. I literally had people today, like, literally, I felt like I was being cornered. 2 people were literally making me think that I was silly for shipping Larry. And that is just not okay. So if you guys have been in this situation, just know you're not alone, and there's a lot of Larry believers and Larry shippers out there who don't have the support that everybody does. Larry isn't just a ship, it's literally hope and bravery. Alright, see you guys in my next video. Bye!